Hi, my name is Shane. I'd like to share with you a magic trick that I enjoy. In order to do this, we will need some tape, scissors, pen, and about 5 strips of paper. We're going to be looking at the physical properties of a rectangle. We're going to be making them disappear. We're going to start by noting that we have 1, 2, 3, we have 4 edges, and we have a face A on the front and a face B on the back. So our physical properties are 4 edges and 2 faces. To quickly remove some physical properties, we will simply join the 2 edges, 3 and 4, and hold them temporarily. We can use our pen to trace out and see that we have edge 1, edge 2, and we have face A on the outside and face B on the inside. We now have a property count of 2 faces and 2 edges for this cylinder. To quickly reduce yet even more physical properties, we're going to try introducing a simple twist in the item. And we will, this time, tape this together so we can examine it further. And when we tape things, make sure the tape goes down the full length of the edges being joined. We're going to count the edges on this item now. See how many we have. We're going to make a starting point right here so we can see where we started, and we're going to trace this using our pen, and you will see that we quickly get right back to where we started from. So we can say that this item has 1 edge, and we're going to do the same thing for the face here. We're going to draw a starting point, and we're going to start drawing a line down the center of this object from that starting point. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to continue going around, and you will see that once again we end up right where we started from. And so we can say that this item has 1 edge and 1 face. And what we call this item is a Mobius strip. So we went from 2 faces, 4 edges to 1 face, 1 edge, disappearing right in front of your eyes. I'd like to continue exploring this item, but first I want to make a cylinder to compare it with. So we'll take another strip of our paper here and tape it together. And to have something to compare to, we're going to cut this cylinder in half by pinching and introducing a hole. It'll allow us to get our scissors in there and cut right around to the beginning again. And as you might have expected, we get 2 cylinders when we cut a cylinder in half. So we will see what happens when we cut this in half. Introduce a hole and follow the line, and we will end up right back where we started from. And you will see that instead of having 2 items, we have 1 item. And when you stretch it out, it makes a nice infinity symbol like that. We're going to continue exploring these, and this time we're going to take these 2 items and attach them at 90 degrees of each other. And we need both edges taped, but my loops are small enough that I can put 1 piece of tape and it goes across both edges. So next we are going to cut this in half, and it might be difficult to cut, that odd shape in half, so we're going to do it piece by piece. We'll start with the first cylinder. Introduce a hole. And continue all the way around, and you will see we are left with what appears to be some type of eyeglasses. So we'll finish cutting down that last cylinder's center. And you will see what we are left with now is a single square. And quite nice is that the edges are equal length. Even though we were quite messy with our cut and placement, we still have a nice, perfect square. Messy, but perfect. So I want to know what will happen when we do this with 2 Mobius strips. So we're going to make 2 Mobius strips, and this time we're going to make 2 separate types of Mobius strip. We're going to make a right hand and a left hand. And we're going to do the first by turning the paper towards our body. 1/2 twist. And we'll tape that together. And then we will take the second strip and do 1/2 twist away from our bodies and make the second Mobius strip type. And what this is a right hand and a left hand Mobius strip. And when you put them next to each other, you will see that they enjoy mirror symmetry. And now we're going to connect them just like we did the cylinders at 90-degree angles to each other. And this time I will need 4 pieces of tape. One here on this edge, and you can see that pops up the other edge. We'll need to secure that down. And we're going to flip it over and do the opposite edges the same way. And now again, we're going to cut this complicated shape in half, piece by piece, by introducing a hole. And since this is a big old tangled mess, make sure that you don't cut anything you don't want to cut, like your fingers or the paper below your cutting surface. And so the first cut being complete, we've not got 2 loops like we did the first time, so we'll go down the second Mobius strip. And what we are left with now after some fidgeting are 2 interconnected hearts. It's quite nice. I enjoy that, and I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you.